How did 50s sci-fi B movies make low-budget effects? Imagine a time when filmmakers had tiny budgets but big imaginations. The 1950s saw a wave of science fiction B movies that looked like they came from worlds beyond. How did they pull off those alien landscapes and monsters without modern computers? Well, they used a bunch of clever tricks that made the most of what they had. They relied heavily on practical effects, which means real objects and materials instead of digital magic. For example, they built miniature models of spaceships and cities that were only a few inches or feet long. These tiny sets were easier and cheaper to film and could be painted or lit to look huge on screen. They also used matte paintings, which are painted backgrounds placed behind actors to extend sets or create alien worlds. These paintings were often made on large sheets of glass or canvas and filmed with the live-action scenes in front of them. To make creatures and monsters, they used stop-motion animation. This involved moving small models or puppets a tiny bit, then filming each movement frame by frame. When played back quickly, it looked like the creature was moving on its own. They also used simple masks or puppets for close-up shots of monsters, sometimes combining them with stop-motion for more complex scenes. Another trick was split-screen filming. This meant filming different parts of a scene separately and then combining them into one shot. For example, they could show a hero fighting an alien while the background stayed still. They also used a technique called dynamation, which mixed live actors with animated models by splitting the film frames. This made it look like the actors and creatures were interacting. In-camera effects were also popular. Filmmakers used double exposures to make ghostly images or invisible effects. They used miniature models for spaceships or cityscapes, and painted backgrounds called matte paintings to extend sets or create alien worlds. All these effects required patience, precise camera work, and a lot of manual labor. They often used smoke, sparks, and small explosions to mimic alien atmospheres or energy beams. The charm of these effects is how real they look, even if they are simple. They give these movies a unique, nostalgic feel that modern digital effects can't quite replicate. These techniques help tell stories about space travel, alien invasions, and futuristic worlds that captured the imagination of audiences in the 1950s. Despite their simplicity, they still inspire filmmakers and fans today because of their creative spirit and tangible look.